Once upon a time, in the heart of a dense forest, there lived a peculiar creature named Fartfoot. Fartfoot was no ordinary inhabitant of the woods. He was a Bigfoot with an extraordinary talent, farting. Yes, you heard it right. Fartfoot had the ability to produce the most thunderous, earth-shaking, and, well, aromatic flatulence ever known to the forest. Now, Fartfoot didn't just have any old ordinary farts. His flatulence had a mind of its own. Each time Fartfoot let one rip, it would take on a life of its own, floating around like a mischievous little gas cloud. They would dance and twirl in the air, making funny shapes and even playing pranks on unsuspecting forest creatures. One sunny morning, Fartfoot decided to venture out of his cozy cave to explore the neighboring meadows. As he strolled through the forest, his stomach began to rumble. Fartfoot knew that nature was calling, and when nature calls, he answers with gusto. Letting out a mighty fart, Fartfoot propelled himself forward like a rocket. The force of his flatulence propelled him higher and higher, until he found himself soaring through the treetops. Birds scattered in all directions, chirping in disbelief at the unusual sight. As Fartfoot floated through the sky, he noticed a group of squirrels having a picnic on a nearby tree branch, grinning mischievously. He aimed his next fart towards them. The fart cloud swooped down and tickled the squirrels' whiskers, causing them to jump and scatter their acorns everywhere. They looked around in utter confusion, not knowing what had just happened. Fartfoot continued his high-flying adventure. Leaving a trail of laughter and bewildered animals in his wake, he flew past a family of deer, who were peacefully grazing in a meadow. With perfect timing, he let out a series of farts that harmonized into a catchy tune. The deer couldn't resist but join in, prancing around in a hilarious fart-induced dance. Word of Fartfoot's airborne escapades spread throughout the forest. The animals couldn't help but be amused by his unique talent. Even the wise old owl, who was usually serious, hooted with laughter as Fartfoot passed by. But as the day wore on, Fartfoot's body began to tire, and his farts grew weaker. Finally, he landed in a field of wildflowers. His adventure coming to a gentle end, he sat down, taking a moment to catch his breath and let out one last, soft and melodic toot. The forest animals gathered around Fartfoot, grateful for the laughter he had brought to their lives. They thanked him with flowers, acorns, and even a crown made of leaves. Fartfoot, now a legendary figure of the forest, basked in their appreciation. From that day on, Fartfoot became a folk hero of the woods. Whenever the forest felt gloomy, the animals would gather and chant, "Fartfoot, Fartfoot, make us laugh." And with a twinkle in his eye and a wiggle in his behind, Fartfoot would oblige, filling the air with laughter and joy. And so, Fartfoot the farting Bigfoot lived a life full of laughter, reminding everyone that even the silliest of talents can bring happiness to the world. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoy wacky fart adventures with Fartfoot. And please subscribe if you haven't already.